having a laptop alone is probably a lot of the time enough to at least get ideas down, to at least start something. And sometimes having that limitation of being forced to work with what you have and where you are kind of creates interesting results, like prioritizing vocal stuff or prioritizing, you know, what are some cool things that I can experiment with in the box in Ableton that I haven't yet done, that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely need a portable setup for what I do. Oh, let's go. I'm Chelsea Warner. I'm a producer, singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist from Sydney, and this is my studio. Creating music is such a catharsis. I don't know why it helps to untangle things as, you know, efficiently as it does. Like if I'm going through something or if I can't articulate something, and everyone says this, I almost feel like a cliche saying it, but writing about it fixes it, untangles it, it processes it. It's like a process of externalization that, for me, at least the way I deal with things in life, I really need things to be externalized in a way that gets it just out of my head and out of rumination and out of overthinking. Putting it into a form, there's a bit of separation from me and it now, which I think is why it's so healing to make music. And I just want people who listen to it as well to be able to have that experience too, because I have that experience when I listen to music as well. So that's definitely the healing power of music. It's kind of, I don't know why or how, and I kind of don't need to. Just let it do its thing. It's really important to me that my setup is portable, because even though I have this space that I'm in love with, you know, I do travel quite a bit for work and spend a bit of time overseas or around the country. And so I've been doing a lot of like hotel room production recently, hotel room like vocal tracking. When I travel with a little small tiny MIDI keyboard so I can record like little baby chord ideas and that kind of thing. If I have a laptop, some headphones, and then maybe like a USB microphone, I can do what I need to do at any given day. It's pretty crazy what you can do with just a computer. I could make a whole song just only with a computer, definitely. When I'm traveling, I mean, obviously there's lots of like stimuli from your environment. I'm a pretty curious person and I love exploring new places. Like I'll go out and walk around for hours in a new city and just see what I can find, and that's often really inspiring creatively. Like I will end up with a bunch of field recording, like voice memos on my phone, walking around, hearing some singing somewhere or some crazy sound that, you know, I want to sample. You know, I've always got a phone on me to voice memo something, and I love sampling in unconventional ways like that. I always start with harmonic instruments or some sort of chord progression or melody. Recently with artists, I've been doing a lot of like sampling them, trying out melodies and putting that into the beat, or, you know, voice memoing the room and the beat that's playing and sampling it. So doing some like sampleception as well. So I still use that same concept of like recording organic sounds and then flipping it in production. A lot of the time I'm writing down and recording in real time. So I'll be like, I'll sing and record one line at a time, because I'm just trying to record and keep up with the way my brain is moving. Other times I'll be sitting down somewhere and I've got like a track playing or something, and the whole song will kind of come, and I'll write the whole thing down and then go and just blurt it out into the mic. So yeah, it depends what side of the brain I'm using, whether I'm just like pure flow state or whether I'm doing something that's a bit more methodical, like production or beat making or sampling or that kind of thing. So traveling is always really interesting because it's a mixture of like, you know, I've always got projects running in the background, there's always stuff going on, and then I can incorporate new creative inspiration from my environment into the projects. Yeah.